even as these failed attacks show that pressure on networks like Al-Qaeda is forcing them to rely on terrorists with less time and space to train. We see the potential duration of this struggle in Al-Qaeda's gross distortions of Islam, their disrespect for human life, and their attempt to prey upon fear and hatred and prejudice. America's Army represents the full breadth of America's experience. You come from every corner of our country, from privilege and from poverty, from cities and small towns. You worship all of the great religions that enrich the life of our people. You include the vast diversity of race and ethnicity that is fundamental to our nation's strength. There is, however, one thing that sets you apart. Here in these quiet hills, you've come together to prepare for the most difficult test of our time. You signed up knowing your service would send you into harm's way. And you did so long after the first drums of war were sounded. In you we see the commitment of our country and timeless virtues that have served our nation well. We see your sense of duty, including those who have earned their right shoulder combat patches, like the soldiers who suffered a grenade wound in Iraq, yet still helped his fellow soldiers to evacuate. Your first captain of the Corps of Cadets, Tyler Gordy. We brought hope to the Afghan people. Now we must see that their country does not fall prey to our common enemies. Cadets, there will be difficult days ahead. We will adapt, we will persist, and I have no doubt that together with our Afghan and international partners, we will succeed in Afghanistan. So the threat will not go away soon. But let's be clear. Al-Qaeda and its affiliates are small men on the wrong side of history. They lead no nation. They lead no religion. We need not give in to fear every time a terrorist tries to scare us. We should not discard our freedoms because extremists try to exploit them. We cannot succumb to division because others try to drive us apart. We are the United States of America. We are the United States of America, and we have repaired our union and faced down fascism and outlasted communism. We've gone through turmoil. We've gone through civil war. And we have come out stronger. And we will do so once more. And I know this to be true because I see the strength and resilience of the American people. Terrorists want to scare us. New Yorkers just go about their lives unafraid. Extremists want a war between America and Islam, but Muslims are part of our national life, including those who serve in our United States Army. Adversaries want to divide us, but we are united by our support for you, soldiers who send a clear message that this country is both the land of the free and the home of the brave. The war began only because our own cities and civilians were attacked by violent extremists who plotted from a distant place. And it continues only because that plotting persists to this day. Though we have had more success in eliminating al-Qaeda leaders in recent months than in recent years, they will continue to recruit and plot and exploit our open society. We see that in bombs that go off in Kabul and Karachi. We see it in attempts to blow up an airliner over Detroit or an SUV in Times Square. Even as these failed attacks show that pressure on networks like al-Qaeda is forcing them to rely on terrorists with less time and space to train.